6 maps down, 2 to go. It's now going to be Liquid versus EUnited, a brand new head-to-head matchup for us. We'll be playing Cash and Mirage. We saw Cloud9 and Space Station, one-sided affair. It's going to be the same thing here. What's your point?
Speaking of Cash, I just uploaded that pop flash that Mihu did from Forklift.
Yep, from Forklift
earlier today,
right?
Yeah, so above the boxes, on the wall where people boost up, there's like a line. You just aim at that, it bounces off the box, and then he gets a 3K.
He did.
It's really nice. Really nice, yeah.
Easy to do?
Yeah, very easy to do.
Cool.
Absolutely. At least the flashbang, the 3K afterwards.
Yeah, that's a different story, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yes, cool flashbang. That was very cool. It will be Cash to kick things off. And Dan, we have to say, this is looking very likely to be the similar sort of affair we just witnessed with Cloud9. Surely.
Liquid are really good.
They're really, really good.
They're really
Cloud9
good.
are decent, but Liquid are on another level right now.
Yeah, especially, and that's the thing is that even if their strategy and tactics, their sort of baseline consistent approach to the game, the team play, it ties all together. If that's not, there's a hole. They find somehow if they're able to poke in there somehow with brilliant performance from the Loafman or whoever it is. You still have to deal with the likes of Twist, Elige, Nitro, whoever it is. It doesn't matter who it is.
Yeah.
They are just so ridiculously good. So I don't know where they get in here. I don't know what the winning conditions are even like.
Teamwork. AWP of Ace will have to be exceptional.
Yes.
And we'll have to see that come through with Cash especially. It's just such an open map, and the brutal AK-47s of Liquid, I think, are going to be too much to handle. That's, for me, if they start the T-side especially, I feel like this could be a very quick game. Maybe even another 16-3, 16-2, something like that.
I'm not buying it. I'm sorry. Okay. I think if the proper EUnited turn up, I think they can get like 6+ rounds.
Okay. Wow,
okay,
so much more.
Absolutely. Well, shut up. I think they're gonna be. I think they're gonna show something.
All right.
Liquid should be the favorite. Liquid should win, but I don't think that. I think EUnited are better than being wiped out.
Yeah.
Okay, 16-6, 16-8.
Okay, I would agree. We've got Mirage coming up next to 2 pretty standard maps. Liquid will be very comfortable. They've got a large map pool. EUnited, we know, can play the hard-hitting maps like Cash. It is a North American special. They've picked it a few times coming into this one. They've picked it here. We'll see whether it works out for them. I just feel like Liquid have been playing this map for so long with their core. It just feels like it's going to be a little bit too much. Maybe the AWP battle will be something interesting, but Nitro has looked stellar the last couple of days. Even on Cash, he was amazing.
He's ready for the difficult situations, the close ranges, the medium ranges, the long ranges. He is just ready. Yeah. And he's got a great team around him.
Liquid shouldn't be dropping much here. It's expected they get the 2-0. They're currently top of the leaderboard, doing a great job. I think they've given up a couple of maps so far.
2 maps, yeah.
2 maps, so not 2 zeros per se. They've given up 1 map here and
there.
Yeah. So we'll see whether they can continue their good run here. One of the absolute favorites to make it to the playoffs. I think it's almost a lock-in for them to make it. Whether EUnited will, I'm not sure. They're showing promise. They're showing they can compete, but they're probably another like maybe 5th to 8th place team. I would say they're probably going to aim sort of down there and avoid relegation.
Yeah, I wonder. I think that I suppose you could argue that this season the North American League is slightly weaker than last season. Would you agree with that? Because Cloud9 obviously are not at the heights they were at. Liquid are in a good place. NRG should be there as well. That said, you have a better team in complexity. So I'm not sure. Do you think it's stronger this season than last season?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Because EUnited honestly should have qualified for LAN last time. They should have qualified for LAN. But what we've seen from them so far is not the EUnited of the previous season. That has to be said. It's been quite disappointing so far. I'm sure they'll be very frustrated, and that has to be taken into account.
Absolutely. I'm interested to see what they bring to the table here today. I've just heard we've got internet issues with Team Liquid.
Fantastic.
They cannot connect to the server.
They can come and play here if they want.
Well, they're just on the road.
Might have to bring a few PCs.
They might have to bring all the gear, all the PCs. Might be a bit of a kerfuffle, but I'll see if we can do it. I guess we can kind of riff for a bit, see what's going on.
During the break, we showed the AWP video.
I didn't see that.
Which was really cool. It's quite a long video. Most of our videos are I want to say like 4 to 7 minutes, but this one weighs in at like 11 to 15 minutes. It's a really long video.
Is this when you went to the place the AWP was originally
Accuracy International, yeah, and we met the guy who created it originally.
What year was it created?
What year?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't recall what year.
Probably 90s, I imagine. Something like that.
No, much earlier than that, I think.
Yeah?
I think it was much earlier. I don't remember, but
you don't know. I'm thinking 80s or 90s, but honestly, I'm not sure. But you can find it on the internet. But
yeah, fair enough.
It was cool. He gave us the backstory. It was created for a competition. It's very similar to if you look at diving watches and military watches, where people would run a competition, for lack of a better word, that I can think of right now, and like loads of companies would do similar things, and the history of those like watches started from there. and yeah, the history of the
Is
weapon
it
started from
is it
there.
officially licensed in the game? How does it work? Like, does he?
I wouldn't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't. Yeah, but I don't really know.
Was he surprised to hear from you guys? Like, did you had any Counter-Strike people?
Well,
being involved before?
they've had a number of people, because that weapon, I think, has the world record for the longest kill over a mile,
Okay.
over a mile in distance. So they've had people visit their factory before.
Sure.
So, but not for. I don't
Counter-Strike.
believe for gaming.
Okay.
Wasn't there like Brock Lesnar or something? It was like in one of the photos with
Yeah,
the
photos
owners
on the
and
wall.
stuff.
Brock Lesnar standing there topless, just holding a massive sniper rifle, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, he's a good friend." I'm like, "What?"
If they're called what they called accuracy
International.
internationally, just make
Yeah.
sniper rifles then.
Yeah, so didn't he make the first one sort of in
believe
his,
so,
in
yeah.
his shed? Like he fixed guns. I think he was like very disappointed with just the general sort of
Offering,
level of
yeah.
just sustainability of the weapons and
Yeah.
sort of constantly having to fix them and stuff. So he started just being like, I'll just make my own, and then made his own. Well,
He's
sniper
from the
rifle
day. He's
eventually.
from the days where people made things
Yeah.
Yeah.
and knew how to use a map, and things like
It's
that.
a rare thing these
Yeah.
days.
My brother refuses
man.
to use GPS.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't-
I actually
doesn't
turned
sound
my
that beneficial.
I turned my GPS on once, and his wife was getting like really irritated.
Really?
Yeah, the talking machine and stuff. But it's good. It's better to know how to use a map than to just be completely ignorant to the world. You know, they keep themselves grounded. They live in the countryside. Don't have a TV.
I was at the first wave of sat nav. I passed my driving test when I was 17, so that's
Mm.
like almost 15 years ago now. And I was like, I've never had to use a map because GPS was available for me
Yeah.
from day one, so I would be pretty lost.
But
So,
I like to.
sure I can work it out though.
But I
I'll
like
have
to
to
know
do.
how. I like to know how to. I like to just learn skills and stuff, which is why
Mm.
I will eventually learn celestial navigation. I have the tools mostly for it. Starfinder, my sextant, and other bits and bobs.
All right.
But I just need to sit down and read the book. And then,
How
if,
long
Maybe you
and
should
then,
stop
and
playing
then
Counter-Strike, James.
basically, if you ever watch, yeah, that's a good point. If you ever watch a film where someone's stranded at sea, you'll see them get the sextant out, where they're holding the thing like that,
Yeah. I know
and
what
they
you mean.
basically, based on where the stars are, they figure out where they are in the world, which is quite amazing when
So,
you
yeah,
think about it.
using all the stars, working it out. So
Yeah.
the North Star, presumably, that's the main one.
But it's one of the main ones, you know. It's one of the
the
top
ones-
lads.
Yeah, one of the big ones.
The sun,
The sun is also up
Yeah,
there.
the sun.
Notable mention there. Do you know anything about stargazing or anything, Dan?
No, not really. No,
Nothing. Couldn't.
I've never done any of that.
No, never interested you. Wasted your
I've-
years gaming as well.
I've looked at the stars. Lived in the countryside for a while. Had like very a little light pollution, so you could get a really good view of the stars. But beyond that, never really learned too much about it.
Never had a telescope.
No,
A watoscope?
all my
Telescope.
money
Oh,
went
telescope.
into the computer. That was all my money into the computer and video games.
Yeah, me too. I think
So
back in the day. Well, anyway,
astronomy.
they are
for me.
connecting to the server now, so not,
Okay.
not so much
It's
longer.
just the dead end of astronomy. It's
Yeah,
just like,
just
The dead end of
how did
astronomy.
we get there?
It was good. We filled the time for
I
a
think
good
we've
fun
got
minutes
too many
there.
cuddly toys over there.
Uh,
I'm not liking the. Dan, move your head, please. I'm not liking the unicorn. I think it has to go.
yeah, you got a lot of tats.
I don't think it fits.
No, the unicorn doesn't fit.
Can we remove the unicorn?
Dan, grab the unicorn and dispose of it. Okay, well, it's gone. So
It's just
still shot.
too. It looks like we stole it from a child.
Yeah, it really doesn't work, does it? It's from Team Fortress.
Wait, do
so
you-
There you go. That's probably
you-
why.
Oh, I know who put that there.
Who?
Ah, someone said they put something in the studio, and that must be from the pyro or something.
There you go.
Someone said they put something in the studio, and I will notice it eventually, and that must be what it is.
We got a. No, this is not TF2. This is a bear.
That's just a
It's out of
bear.
New York, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was in New York a couple of weeks ago.
That's the
Pretty mental place.
balloonicorn,
Oh, what? Sorry.
I guess. Balloonicorn. I think it's related to the pyro. I feel like it's related to the pyro. Is that a pull string? Do you pull?
No, it's just a hook. Put it on a key ring.
We can't disrespect it because it belongs to one of our staff.
Oh, I'll put it back then.
But no,
It was your
well,
idea.
it's not supposed to be here in the first place.
Anyway,
so-
I'm going to stop throwing things around.
If you
before
put
we
it
get in
on, I
trouble.
mean, this is a dangerous place.
This one
for
we can
props, James. I think
That
should be
one,
established.
let's just put that one there, shall we? Oh, no, you can still see it.
Quick-
Well, it's kind of hidden, but
As something I should have mentioned.
go on in, Dan. Go on
for
in.
Anyone who is interested in any star stuff,
Oh, there you go.
I think I'm only like 15 pages in, but Astrophysics for People in a Hurry by Neil deGrasse Tyson, very good book. It's kind of a layman book, kind of like Brief History of Time, Short History of Nearly Everything, Bill Bryson, favorite book. James lent me. It's one of the first things that James lent me was a book. Very good. And there's another one, QED by Richard Feynman, another one, or Quantum Electrodynamics. All these like books are on layman, like written in layman terms, and helps you understand something beyond your comprehension.
Sure.
So yeah.
It's very exciting.
There you go. Some book recommendations.
Well, there it is.
Very
Book
good,
Club
Dan.
and Astronomy Club will be concluding.
Club.
I can confirm that Taco needs 2 more minutes and we're good to go.
Henry.
Hi.
What book would you give people? You can give them one book.
One
would
book.
it be?
Let's go. American Psycho is probably my favorite book. I like that. The
Why is
film's
that?
very
Why
good.
is it your favorite book?
Because the book, well, like most film adaptations, is a lot more brutal. It's a lot more riveting. I find it's got a lot of scenes that weren't put in the movie.
Don't touch the watch.
Yeah, that's always that.
So
That's,
you're a fiction guy?
I mostly read now. I mostly read autobiographies of people's lives. I'm more interested in people I really respect and like musicians and stuff. I read that stuff. So, just mainly like prolific people from bands and stuff like that. I don't really read much fiction, to be honest. So there you go.
I was always a non-fiction guy, but the Da Vinci Code was a good fiction book.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people slated that, didn't they? Not like
Really?
it. Maybe, I don't know.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, they did.
If you're a snob, you might
Haven't read it, so
slate it.
I only read Angels and Demons by.
I read that one as well afterwards. It wasn't as exciting as Da Vinci Code. What's his face? Ernie Johnson, EJ, from the NBA show on TNT. I read his autobiography.
Sure.
He's a really cool guy.
I read that book, The Angels and Demons, because I wanted to be able to have a conversation with like a group of girls at school when I was like 14 or something. I wanted to like be able to have a talking point.
How did it go?
So I saw them reading that, so I like got it and got into it.
And what, you went up to them and said, oh, couldn't help but notice.
You're reading that as well.
No, that's
Why
like-
don't we read sentences together? I can meet you in the park at dusk.
Yeah.
How did it go then?
I don't think I think I just ended up reading the book, enjoying it, and
And not talking to them
and
anyway.
yeah.
Brilliant.
Pretty much. So
At least you read a book.
exactly, I got a book out. Yeah.
Doesn't matter what the motivation is,
Yeah, learn some words.
but reading
new
is
words.
good. I've met many a person who said, I don't read books. I just stopped talking to them
you have a
after that.
Kindle?
That's a wrap.
Yeah, Kindle is amazing.
It's the only way with this lifestyle, isn't it?
My
It's
problem
really
is I would buy loads of books, but then I would not actually read them. Would travel. So I did eventually. I think he tried to get me on a Kindle for ages, and I was just like, no, because I like the feeling of an
You like
actual
things,
book.
though, don't you?
Well, the problem is I do like things, but I did used to buy magazines on an iPad, and that was a horrible experience. A Wired magazine, which I read, the UK version, which is much better than the American version. I used to read that on the iPad, and it was just horrible. Absolutely, just I really didn't enjoy it, which is what stopped me from getting a Kindle. But your Kindle is actually amazing.
Yeah, they're really cool.
It's more tailored for book reading rather than multitasking and just wasting procrastination.
Yeah, you're not going to get distracted by
Yeah.
that. Anyway, hopefully, is Taco ready, boys? Knife is live. Okay, cool. So we'll be underway very
Shall
shortly.
we peruse the knife?
We'll have a look at the
I'll
knife.
have to look at some
Let's have a look at
knives.
a knife. Let's get in there. Let's see what's going on. We'll see whether they're having
I kind of
fun.
want to get a Karambit Fade now.
Yeah?
But I want to dispose of my Tiger Tooth. So if you're out there, you got a Karambit Fade, maybe we can have a little transaction.
This is the first knife round I think we've watched all season, so this is a bit
I have
little bit different.
another good book recommendation
cool, man.
before we close this off.
Go on then.
Okay, Mastery by Roberts Green. If you're interested in becoming very good at anything, that's a very, very good book. Very, very good book.
Is that a self-help book?
No, it's not. It's basically it's basically understanding what it takes to achieve mastery in any field, and basically breaking it down into various points. So, for example, one could be mentorship, one could be social intelligence, and it uses, let's say, social intelligence. It uses a case study of someone who was very notable in history, like uses Benjamin Franklin, and basically shows how impactful that is in achieving, the overall goal, which is to be a master at something. It's very cool. I wouldn't classify it as a self-help book, more of something, empirical evidence, case studies to support your journey to mastery.
Well, speaking of masters,
That's a
Team
self-help
Liquid
book.
are certainly masters of the game. We'll see if they can blow EUnited out of the water. I'm not sure it'll be as convincing as maybe I foretold before, but we'll see. It will be the 2-smoke combo of EUnited. Got a couple of flashes, a Molotov as well. And no P250s. Smoke and no... Sorry, there's a kit but no smoke for Nitro. He's got a couple of flashbangs instead. They're going for kills.
What it kills that, though? What it kills that? Well, it would appear that eventually EUnited will decide to strike towards the A-bomb site. Twist will spot them all. He's got all the info. Oh, the flash is ready. Oh, my God. Oh, they're all blind. They're all blind.
Oh, he's only got the one, though. Maybe a CZ would have been a Nice for him, but regardless, it will be a shutdown. Relics has a lot to do, 1 versus 5. At this point, he needs to just do damage, so you can't have 4 players upgrading their helmets. Oh, Taco took some damage from the fire, so he won't get a cheap helmet upgrade. Elige took the slightest bit of damage, so that would have been quite significant. I always like to pay attention to who gets a cheap helmet. We're in round number 2, but United did that extra damage.
You went for a bargain, James. You went for a bargain.
We're off. Deagle spam, not connecting. And there will be a bit of aggression here from Liquid as the smoke is deployed. The United have forced back up to this one, and they got an early kill. Dazzle will find Elige, not really required to be in towards the mid-warehouse in this particular round, by himself especially, but it gives up only the MP5. Moose with the Deagle now. As they rotate back through, trying to capitalize upon their advantage. Taco will be lying in wait, looking to spray them down here. Does some damage, but he's in a bit of trouble.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Grenade could have been big, but it wasn't. 4 versus 2. The French guns have got to do the job, but the first one will fail. Twists is still functional, however. How on earth does he do this? Oh, Moose is coming in from the back. Has he seen it? Oh, he's missed his shot. Of course he has. Oh, then got the numbers game trying to be applied. Now the question is, EUnited, are they concerned for Moose? Do they push forward too much in order to preserve his position? Twist still approaching in a calm manner, but the shot's in the back. And that will be that.
I've got to say that peek into CT spawn, I'm not sure who made it, but that seemed kind of bold, because I think you had a 4v2 on the bomb side with worse weapons, and most of you don't have Kevlar, and sort of, yeah, this peek here from Dapper. I guess it's not the worst thing in the world.
If you can hold that position, it's pretty strong. Calculated risk.
1-1. They won the Force, but we know how good the Force is from Team Liquid, and Twist is on a CZ75. It's basically like an AK for him.
But 3 of them are making a play. Moose has got the sound cues. He's falling back, trying to use the range. First player jumping past the angle. And Moose will contain, maybe seen 2 of the 5 players now. He has support as well. So, again, the good thing about EUnited is that it's harder for Team Liquid to try and abuse these plays where other people may fall to pieces. EUnited, I would say, are less likely to do so. That's one of the benefits of being more organized, is that you'll make less mistakes. There'll be less windows for Liquid to climb through and steal your television.
EUnited's great job so far getting themselves back in the game. But the CTs are hungry. Flashbang towards A main, but no one necessarily there to receive. Relics will be holding up towards the entrance of the A storage area. Dazzle with the rotation back, but might bit off more than he can chew here, because CTs are coming in. They're looking like they could find a lot of damage.
Ooh, nice angle, forcing them into the bullets of Asu. That leaves Taco now in the rear with the gear. Another 1 versus 1. Dazzle seems not terribly concerned. And that'll be round 2 for United.
I like how proactive Team Liquid were there in the Force buy. There's something that, when you play the very slow rounds, can bite you in the backside when you're playing the anti-Force. If you're playing against how Team Liquid were playing, where they have 3 players being really active with pistols. Go over here, harass over by the door, then we're in A main, we get a pick off there. We're all 3 of us on short, firing, taking a 3v1. That is a great way to try to win a round where you have a big disadvantage. Be super active, find lots of different engagements. Didn't go their way this time, but that is definitely an effective approach. United taking middle because it's been given for free. Now they must surely think, okay, we know it's a complete safe round. The likelihood for a stack is definitely there, so we need to get the information. And they have a man, the Relics, moving towards the A site through Squeaky. Just checking it out. Man in through connector as well. So they have all the information now.
Uh-oh, an AK has been lost, but the T's have position. The CTs are surrounded. Twist with another. Oh, Twist is doing big damage, and now he can pick up an AK. Now we get it. Never mind. Never mind. Moose. That's such an important frag. Twist picking up an AK. The only 1 versus 2. That is a hyper dangerous situation.
Certainly is, as we'll get into round number 5 here. Guns available for Liquid. A great start for EUnited. They lost the pistol as well, but bounced back. Difficult to do against some of the world's best. M4s across the board, not a huge deal, but no defuse kit. Maybe that is. Looking for the first kill. Moose doesn't quite beat them there. No pullback, no damage inflicted. And we go into the default here for EUnited.
Big whiff of the nades. Oh my goodness. That hurts a lot. I'm sure he must have had some nades on him as well. And now, again, look at how active Liquid are being, moving through mids. Into the vent there, keep Nitro up on the roof. And he will fall back towards the A side. There's harassment there, taking some attention of Liquid. It's very hard here for EUnited because you do need someone like Moose to just try to burst open this bomb site. Because Liquid are 5 players still, and they look very strong on both bomb sites.
Nitro take down a lurking Moose. The rest of the players focus on the B bomb site. However, there are essentially 3 players here already with Elysian events unpopped. Relic's moving through the mid position. Now, when he realizes that nobody's here, where does he envisage the 3rd man to be? Is it the B bomb site? Either way, there are 30 seconds remaining. We see off angles being held, and Legion's crept out of the vent, but he doesn't land the spray. Does that eke them on towards that B bomb site now?
Well, they should still win the round, but Liege didn't have to commit to a full-on 30-bullet spray there. Attacker might have done. There's no smoke available for spawn. Well, there is, but it's late, and we have to clear things up. A little bit awkward from a Liege, but it's fine. We'll keep 3 players up there, and we'll get into the next round, of course. We'll see what happens here as we develop. Getting it done. Money not amazing for EUnited. You see 3 AKs, but 2 Deagles. They went for the utility instead of the firepower on those 2 players. Now jumping down and using the smoke to push forward. He's got lots of intel there. They can rotate back off B and just leave him. And I believe he's in towards Sunroom. Good grenade. And he's looking to hold middle with falls back, allowing them to have it actually.
Out they go into the mid position. Taco seems to be lurking this time. Nafla in a very forward position. Even if they went into the vents, he would have an angle on them. Taco re-aggresses. That's plenty of dots on the radar for Team Liquid. Now they set up for a double peek of the short position. So far so good. Doesn't last very long though. Taco still not giving up this Z connector. And Nafly moves further towards Useless. And away again. He's had some sound cues. He moves away just in time not to give up the position. Moose catches Twist off guard. There's one more though, and it's falling apart for Liquid. I told you guys.
What?
I told you guys.
What did
EUnited
you
are the ones.
They're the ones.
You. Yeah, man.
They haven't won the round yet.
I told you guys, especially you, Henry.
They have not won the round yet. And they got 1 player on 6 HP who's playing the bomb, and Nafly is hungry.
Taco has an incendiary too. That should be the GG, no?
No, this timing is a bit awkward. Nafly sees it though. And now Dazzle, who's trying to set the Molotov. Good stuff. Molotov surely deployed any second now. It's Taco up against Dazzle. Incendiary deployed and still coming out on top.
That's what I'm talking about. That's my boy.
Damn.
Dazzle.
EUnited.
And that's money wrecked.
Told you guys. It's 4 rounds on the board already. What are you saying now?
I'm not saying anything. I said they would get 16 forward. So.
Team Liquids have gone for the full force. Twist bringing out the big guns, the MP9. Biggest gun, arguably the smallest range. Competing with the CZ in that regard, maybe. CZ CZ still good. A grenade not so meaty. Taco, will he start to spam? Good old English meat. Oh, look at that. Through the smoke, but you have to consider someone could be in his position. Oh, he's got two of them, hasn't he? And he's picked up an AK and they're crawling. Oh my god. Oh, please no.
Bye-bye.
So that's so sick from Taco. Like when he sees that they're moving through and he hears a shot, he knows they're gonna spam that position. And he moves with it, and then they stop spamming it, thinking there's no one there. And then boom! That's so smart.
Oh, the smokes, the kills. It's all delivered by Taco.
I can't
a clean sweep. EUnited.
You've done
Dead
this.
now, of course. Absolutely ruined.
Oh dear. How do you feel, James?
I don't feel good, Dan. I don't feel good. I'm trying to big up these boys. I'm trying to have people keep a focus on them. And they've gone and nosed it right up.
Ooh, oh dear. Still gets it though. Trades in, that's good. That's clean from Elise the second.
Yeah, that was real touch and go.
Speaking of which, straight in there, Elise. Maybe it's just go for him. Ooh, spins around, almost gets it. Saved by Nitro, ready to trade out, and lots of guns thrown around there by the HE. AK's recollected. Liquid happy. United not so much. Their money's been broken.
It really has, Dan. 4-4. And this could be where Team Liquid get in 5th gear and run away with it. If they 16-4 them now, that will actually be a little bit smug. But that probably won't happen.
I sincerely hope not. I really hope not. Like, really badly. Come on, United. One round.
Just one.
One more round.
Good nade. Doesn't connect. Okay. Not quite deep enough. Blocks, no armor, one flashbang. Just looking at that plant down, I'd assume. Whether that's possible, yet to be seen.
Drill. A hammer drill. Bomb spotted. Nice from Twist. Efficiency. He will deliver all the kills with the magazine rather. Magazine is a shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Shut up. 5-4 for Team Liquid. United need to make amends now. They've broken my heart. They've broken my
Back.
my vision. Maybe my back as well. Let's go.
Let's see what they can do. AK is available, no AWP for Ace. It looks like an A execution, as that's the smoke to extinguish the Molotov that will land. If there's no Molotov, still gives them a bit of a one-way, some control. CTs will boost it behind the smoking connector, so that'll allow them to have mid-control for now.
So I'm just looking at the response from Liquid here. They've given mid-control to their opponents, not deciding to challenge for it, or maybe a late challenge coming in here. That can always be smart. You catch the T's moving up out of position. Maybe if the timing's good, a leash from short as well. Late incendiary over the top. Oh, I think that maybe went too deep. I think it wanted to go into the vents itself, perhaps.
I think it's just to flush somebody out who's behind the vent position, because if they jump up, then they have the jumping and accuracy, and their head always shows before they go into the vent. Otherwise, they're forced wide.
Split perhaps after that kill. Oh, he sees the guns. He knows they're there. That's the call made as well, surely, from Nitro.
Oh,
Here's
no
a
kill.
tag.
He must have moved before shooting, so he got blinded.
They don't go in, and Taco didn't throw his nade, so they seem to realize straight away that United abandoned the call. Running back to A. It's free at the moment. Twist is there, but long range. Not on the side itself.
AWP has been smoked off in the connector. Nitro is walking through the smoke, and no one is covering it. Sorry, Nafly, I'm reading the radar wrong. Surprised neither of them are looking behind them just in case, but a bomb's been planted on A, and it's a 3-man retake. Two of the players for United are low, and that has not really worked out for Dapper.
Certainly hasn't. Now just Relics that's low, but CT's running out of time here, which is a massive advantage for United. They had grenades even more so, but Ace Pointing towards A main. It's Dazzle on the site. Let's see if they can find the kills required. Bomb ticking at some pace now. This kill has to connect for Dazzle. It certainly will. Looks like they've probably done enough at this point, unless all of the kills come in the next few seconds. Relic's stuck towards quad. He'll be finding kills here. Looks like that's it now, because Taco has no time to defuse.
EUnited!
They're back.
Let's
As
go!
they tie things up. Relics will go down with the bomb, of course.
You see, Henry, you are wrong.
How was I wrong?
You said 4 rounds, they got 5 rounds.
Okay, well, I think I can be forgiven for not getting the exact scoreline correct.
Well, you suggested an exact scoreline, Henry.
Sure.
And that has come and passed now.
I don't think that's a huge victory for you, but you can take it.
It's colossal, in my opinion.
5-5, and you can see the money still pour through United as they have Galil. CZ maxed it up the winning round. You get $3,500 per player for the bomb exploding. If everyone goes down and you're already fully invested, that's not really enough. As you can see, the Orb's out for Nitro. They've got the AKs, the M4s, everything they need, really. They should be taking this one.
Oh, boy.
What?
That's very interesting indeed. Is that some kind of hard read based on demos?
Could be.
A HE with a certain timing, and then why would you spam there with a Mac 10 of all items unless you actually expected him to be standing there?
Couldn't tell you. Doesn't make sense.
Maybe a feeling.
Have you ever seen someone spray a smoke in main with a Mac 10? Because I have not.
Oh, I've seen that a few times. So Taco taking heads in the B site. He'll pull back safely with the smoke. Get a bit of the spray and some more damage, but he's equalised the situation now to a 4-on-4. Execution towards B certainly possible. 2 Molotovs towards the middle. A little shot, difficult, but Alisa's actually getting kind of bullied into the mid area. And Taco gets wrecked as well. Nitro will have to run the gauntlets. He's gone down to 20 HP. He cannot hold this off. No way, he's letting him get way too close. EUnited, they're back, James.
They are back. They're back in business, and considering all they had to work with, that's one of the hardest situations. You win the round, but you've got diddly squat to work with. You end up with the worst buy. Not a good situation, but the fact they've made it this far with 4 players alive is quite impressive. And obviously they have decimated the economy of their adversaries, Team Liquid on the other side. United taking the lead once more, 6-5. And as long as they don't jump through smokes that Taco's hiding behind, they may be good for 7.
Well, there'll be maybe one more buy here if NAF can survive. They're going to drop an M4. Taco can buy. The other 3 will be on pistol. Whether they'll want to do that is yet to be seen. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I'm not sure. But EUnited now up and about. Good job by them. And there it is. They've taken the lead. So...
Oh, he saw his legs. He saw his feet. He's got those fat-ass Yeezys on.
Those size 14s.
Wasn't as wild as we envisaged.
Oh,
In
so
fact, it was logical.
5, not investing fully. So an MP5, an M4, and some pistols here. Enough to win a round. Let's see if they can do anything with it. Elige, like I said, pulling a little bit towards mid. Died 8 times. And they're going to try and get a push towards Squeaky going here. There they go. Moose ready and waiting for this.
What a death trap for Team Liquid. Set up well by United, just playing a really slow pace because they expect it. They expect such things. Oh, how did he do that?
I don't know.
How did he find that? It just angled the clean headshot. That's crazy. Damn. Well, it's going to be a 4 versus 3. Doesn't seem like there's too much to be offered here by Liquid. It's down to Nitro with the CZ. If you can win the 1v1 against Dapper, if Dapper closes the ground, then maybe, if you can collect an AK, you could start to think that something's possible. Naf rotates with the kit as well, and the rifle. Okay. Can he get the gun? He's being looked for. He spotted it. There comes Naf to help him out. Oh, he can't get the frag. 2 HP though for Dapper. Nitro can finish him off. And he will. He can't get out of there, surely not. Oh, can't land the headshot there either, so nothing really for Twist to work with. No Kevlar, no health at 5-7.
It's Twist though. he's going to walk through the smoke. Oh, Relics has got him. I was thinking that's his best chance because they may think maybe he'll come from anywhere else, but always good to watch the headshot position in case the CT pushes through the smoke and tries to stop the plant from happening. And he did exactly that. 7-5 for EUnited. Can they hold on to this lead? That is the question. Nice, sensible game of Counter-Strike.
That's what you like to see. 7-5, you're right. It is quite convincing. They're doing a good job. Narrowly missed out on a playoff spot last season here in ECS. Looking to maybe do it this time. Twist will get the first shot though, as he'll take that ace in towards A main. Flashbangs exchange as Relics will try and recover the position. The CTs have already fallen back though. As you said, had some issues towards middle, and the AKs are there in position once again. This time with a bit of backup from Nitro. Dazzle waiting for another opportunity to find a headshot towards short. And also challenge connector. They've got 3 smokes remaining. There's flashbangs as well, Molotovs. As we hit the 1 minute mark, CT's looking to reclaim the A main position, but Scarlet's there. Will he be able to take them down? No opportunity just yet, but here comes another flash.
Relics will reveal his position, but that wasn't a strong one. As you can see, Nitro not fighting to the death on the A site, as he does not need to die on that hill. They have a man advantage, and they can manage this situation. But look at the rotation from Liquid. They've had a look in main, and Twist is pushing down. So there is a fast rotation towards the B bomb site. Bomb spotted now by Natfly. That's his last opportunity for now, as the Molotov is up. See Taco keeping an eye on how many players are crossing at the very least. 2 of the 3 players. Not sure if he saw both of them or any of them. Bomb started for Checkers. No retake smokes for Liquid, but 5 versus 3 is pretty good.
Not bad.
It's pretty good.
United's starting to suffer here. The move's trying to break away. Crossfire is actually quite good for Dazzle, but betrays too many players. And Team Liquid will survive, but the best case for them now is an 8-7 finish, and there's no guarantee they'll even get there. The bomb went down. United have some cash in the bank left. There is a world where United pick up 9 rounds against Team Liquid on their T side. That would be impressive.
Cool boost. Seeing a lot of teams do that these days to get a better view of the bomb site itself. Round 14 coming to the closing stages of the first half here. Splitting it right down the middle with 6-7. Same smoke to deny the incendiary, but I guess with the CT, you just stop throwing it. After a while, they keep doing the same smoke. Oh my goodness, and maybe they weren't ready for it. It's up to a Nitro now to get the double kill. He'll deliver on all fronts and give them the advantage. He might fade away now, shooting the vent to maybe bait out another player who's there. So the smoke missed, but it didn't matter. There was no incendiary put out, so that's absolutely fine.
Minute 20 for United to try and claw their way back into this round. They've got some smoke, some flashes. But once again, Liquid are a man to the good. Looks like it's going to take some raw peeks. They managed to do that. Now, maybe the bomb was spotted in mid, but where do they identify where it's headed? We've got Twist on the A bomb site in a passive position. Taco sees 1 player near the vent. But it's complete guesswork. An AWP on both sides, and they've both got structures to work with to dance around. So surely Natfly takes one of these players down. There's a flash support from Taco. Misses a shot though. Player's more blind. Now 2 versus 3. United have turned it around.
Not looking that hot today, Liquid. It'll be a 3-on-2. Twist and Taco on the retake here. AWP for Twist, certainly capable with the weapon. Incendiary deployed on the site. There will be a player there to receive. Taco will take him down first, but there's the trade. This is looking incredibly tough now for the CT, as surely not going to get given an opportunity. There was one. Oh, he hits him through the wall, but that won't be a kill. I'll have to fade away now and hold on to the AWP. Last round coming up, and they do not have any cash whatsoever. This is not looking good.
Got the AWP though, and Twist can drop an M4. So I'd imagine he will do that, and they will just go for it. Obviously, it is the last round, so it's going to be interesting to see what else they have with the M4 and the AWP. What do they go for? There's the M4, Twist gives the AWP to Nitro, UMP, couple of Eagles. Not the worst in the world. Twist has a kit still as well that he's saved from the previous round, and well, here we go. Last round of the first half, EUnited coming out with a chance at 9 rounds against Team Liquid. That's a very good start.
It is excellent. That's if they get 9. It will take still a lot of work to break down Liquid, even when they have limited weaponry. But yes, EUnited are doing a great job so far. Let's see if they can continue.
Really want to get that pick in middle. Liquid with 3 players effectively, if you can add Taco into the equation, that can defend middle. So that minute mark that teams will usually try to burst over from the T side into mid, and we're about to reach that 1 minute mark. Let's see if EUnited will force the issue there, because Liquid are ready to fight. There goes the Molotov, that takes Taco out of the equation. But still at each close range. And also Nafly with that Deagle. And this is actually going to work out so far. At least it's picked up an AK.
These seem to be some of the more difficult rounds. EUnited trying to handle a weakened Team Liquid. Now how will their approach towards the A site be? Relics with a dangerous Molotov to try and clean some space, but Liquid are all over this bomb site. Oh, that's a massive frag. And Moose is alone in a 1 versus 5. Only good for the 1 kill, 7-8 in favor of EUnited.
8-7. I didn't see that coming, James. I'll give you that. The teamwork looking strong as ever. The resets were there. They even lost pistol and won the half against Liquid. That is not an easy thing to do. So we'll switch things over, of course, and get into half number 2. Liquid with 1 smoke, 1 Molotov. Still waiting to buy the other kits. There'll be a decoy there as well, just in case. And Nitro without the armor. No PT50s are going to boost 3 players up, I believe. Oh, bit of noise, but that's fine. Oh,
It's like up is.
It is not. Oh no,
kidding?
it's not easy to get 3 people up there. In fairness, as evidenced by this, I feel like Elige moved in to try and squeeze him off again for a laugh. Anyway, they've got a 3-man boost, and Dapper's just missed them all, but there are some shots going towards their connector, and he spots one of them, maybe 2 of them. So Zadaj fake being offered, but it requires a kill. They need to take Dapper's vision away. Ace, maybe not expecting that. And now how they do a bit. Oh my god, Dazzle almost gets 3 of them coming out of the vent. The site's on fire, and Moose is dead.
Dapper in headshot, trying to hide amongst the smoke. He might be able to do it. Oh, that's not close enough though. Nitro takes him down. That might be the best chance. God, what?
hello.
He's got his
Liberties.
nice new knife, just plunged it straight into Relics.
Dexter.
Well, that's money in the bag. Nitro can bring out the AWP if he wants. Good job by Dazzle. Shame he couldn't get the 3rd. But Nitro, he'll get most of the kills, get the smoke out and the knife, and finish things off.
Money.
So, AK for him. There is a force buy from the CTs. 8 saving for the AWP, of course.
Oh. Twist gets a kill on the B side. Not a bad start, not a bad start.
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad.
Pair of 8s. Does bingo go to 88, Henry?
Yeah.
It does?
Yeah, 88's 2 fat ladies.
That's a lot of bingo.
Yeah. Goes up to 100, I believe.
Okay. EUnited now have 2 CTs per site. Relics near the car. Dangerous pistols remain. Wallbanging being attempted. I just applied a Vaco sticker to one of my M4s. Along with a Zipex sticker. I feel like they belong together. So those bolts on the right, the middle of that would go to headshot. Back to the left, and it goes to the default position. Maybe it was higher as well, but you can see some easy lineups there to clear out the B bomb site. And this has been a successful take of the B bomb site by Team Liquid. B is now open for business. Dazzle will take an angle, try to take something away. In his back left corner, it's where I knifed Moses.
All right, well, if you're going to call him out, you also had a massive spray in the back of Moses near this area.
That is of its own graffiti, though. That was legendary.
That was pretty cool.
Somebody actually they put a silhouette of the terrorist with the balaclava on, with just like loads of bullets around its head, almost like an afro.
I did see that.
Yeah, that was fantastic. I thought that was fantastic, to be honest.
That should actually... Was that at the major that happened?
Yeah, that was...
Cologne, 2016, I think.
Ah, yeah, probably was, yeah. I remember sitting in there, shell thingy.
Maybe 2017, I can't remember.
Cologne was 2016.
2016.
Yeah. So long ago. Oh, that was a nice shot. Look at that.
See ya.
Oh, wow.
Twist. The physicist. Fizzy twist. Fizzy twist.
Fizzy
Sorry.
twist.
All right then, it is the farming round for Team Liquid, and it seems they are headed in the right direction. 4 CTs around forklift, and so far so good. Twist gets his butt. Oh my god! Is it revenge? They've got pop flashes. They've still got a numbers game going on.
Run away!
And they haven't got a single frag. Team Liquid, pick up the toys, gents.
What?
Run away!
This is why, whenever I'm casting these sort of games, like, you should never just go into a bomb site, even if you think it's a foregone conclusion. You should never just rush a site. You should run the default first, get some map control, always try and get intel on a pick before you commit to a site. Otherwise, you could lose to a full eco.
What a situation for that.
Well, I think it's fine if they, because once you have the first contact, you know it's a stack. Or if it's not a stack, it's still like the majority of the team. So you just don't follow through everybody.
Well, it's difficult in those sort of scenarios. When someone goes down, you're trying to trade. That's your natural instinct, right? So you're trying to trade. You step out. The call might not come in necessarily right away. Oh, there's 4 here. They might just say 2. They didn't necessarily see everyone. So you just run the defaults, and that's if you really want to be boring. Run the default.
Well, I mean, if they're also gonna just decide to run in there, and you're gonna want to trade into the site, throw the Molotov into fork, bounce it off.
Anything what they did would be applicable, to be honest.
That's why, to me, it feels like it doesn't look like they even want to commit, just because there's no nades behind it.
I think
you can do the running nades as you go in.
Yeah, they was hoping they could run in with Mac 10s, get it done. And we've talked about this before. I'm not sure if you remember. We've had this discussion about Team Liquid on this broadcast. And they sometimes take their eye off the prize sometimes.
What is the prize?
A spot at the ECS finals coming up in Arlington, Texas, at the Esports Stadium, happening on the 22nd to 25th of November. Tickets are available now.
Look at him go.
Get them. That is the prize.
Go get him. Lone Star State.
Well, that's an awkward moment for Liquid. They've just lost to a full-on eco. That was the farming round, James called it. And they got farms. They were harvested.
Those the droughts.
Yeah.
Combine
harvested. Up and about.
The crops had a blight.
Henry, are you familiar with the Combine Harvester love song?
No, I'm not.
I've got a brand new Combine Harvester.
Oh, yes, I do know that. Yes.
Yeah, you know that one. Didn't realise it was a love song. It was a song about farmer romance. Those pesticides look mighty fine.
They like to keep it. Actually, let's not even go there. Let's just
Team Liquid have once again. I mean, they've got the power of the AKs now. In saving that weapon for Nafly, he had 2600, so he got a fair amount of utility in the hole. And now they have great advantages. 4 versus 3. Whatever side they choose to go to, EUnited will be outnumbered. But Dazzle in the mid position, evening the score.
Dazzle will slow them down. Flashbangs are decent here. Dapper can't connect the dots. Ace can though. 2 versus 2. And look at the HP situation for Liquid. He picks up the rifle, getting that information from his teammates. They've got 1 flashbang. They have got a kill as well. Nothing for Team Liquid. They're trying to trade out kills and work together, but that just lines them up. Maybe the double spray down's coming. Not quite. Ace with the AK. Are they going to get away? Out the door they go. 25 seconds. They're just booking it towards the B site.
You better pick up a kit before he rotates. No, Ace, no, you need to pick up a kit. You gotta pick up a kit, Ace. There are 2 kits in vision. Unless there's one here as well.
On the left.
Oh, there's one. Okay, thank God. For him, anyway. No bias. He's picked up the kit, lads.
But the problem is now they can just play 180 crossfires, and there's not really much he can do, even though they are low HP. But he might have a chance here. He's got a kill. Oh, God, Twist is so fast.
What a rescue. Thunderbirds mode for Team Liquid.
What was your favourite Thunderbird?
2.
2 was mine as well.
Big green one.
Had the yellow little submarine that could be deployed. Dan, thoughts?
Don't like Thunderbirds.
Didn't like it? When we're Captain Scarlet guy, or?
No, it freaked me out. The dolls,
What,
the lifeless eyes. It's scary, man.
Those eyes were full of life and zest, Dan. I don't know what you're
They were
talking about.
so dead and glassy. It was freaked me out. I'll take Thunder Cats though.
Not really the same. That's got the same word in it. Well done.
Same time period too.
I don't think so. Thunderbirds is way before. Thunderbirds is like late 60s.
I guess it was running. I was running on the air
Big
at the same
period
time.
of time, Henry. It's the same century.
It's in my lifetime, so it must be fine. Anyway, let's have a look. Scouts are out, but so is the Orb. 10-9, Liquid saved the day in the previous round, running for the defaults here, doing nice damage. That's what you want to do on your defaults, just get some intel, poke a little bit, can't find a kill, use your grenades in an effective manner. They didn't do that against the full eco, as Dan pointed out. Will get the first pick. He is having some trouble on the CT side of middle. Dazzle with no weapon will try his best with the pistol, but it looks like this one's a foregone conclusion. Better off just protecting the VIP, which in this case is Relics, with the AWP. The hunt begins.
Yeah, seems that Liquid have won the struggle for money. United will try to hold on to what they have. Those are 2 fast frags. And maybe Liquid want to slow down. No kit for any crazy nonsense from EUnited. But Liquid really are searching, aren't they? But EUnited have the advantage of the angles, the advantage of the sound cues. So this will be made very expensive for Team Liquid. Liege will take one back, but Relic still has the AWP. He's not scoped in now. That's a tough one. There it is. Misses the shot. And Liege, his wipeouts. His menacing wipeout has been successful. The sniper rifle's been taken away.
Do you guys watch Captain Scarlet as well?
I just asked you that.
You said Thunderbirds.
No, I said you more of a Captain Scarlet.
Oh, I like the Mysterions.
They're weird.
Mysterons.
You don't like Thunderbirds. You like the Mysterions from Captain Scarlet, who are fish people.
He's watching it. Turkish subtitles.
Oh, I didn't like Captain Scarlet that much. It got a catchy song though.
The song was amazing.
Du, 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 du.
I always got
was
down
wicked.
to that.
That was good. Anyway, full eco, the farm round with a Sadon 4. Nitro. Oh, it's happening again. He's low HP too. It's happening again.
Oh, the door of opportunity firmly shut on the face of Taco.
God, it's happening again, Dan. What the hell's going on?
Well, okay, this is better because they're not just all committing into the site one after another for trades.
They are in B now. So they've got an advantage in that sense. The Molotov, the smokes.
Just go in, you can't mess around. Go, 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 go.
They can molly the plant if they plant for checkers. Oh, he's just waiting for it, isn't he?
Hey, up.
It won't be fast enough, unfortunately, but look at the charge coming in. Oh, they're moonwalking. There are more trades there, and this is absolute madness. It's beautiful. It's crazy. They're almost like a mirror of each other.
That is so wild. It's the A push of the USPs. It's enough, again, to win an eco. EUnited, laughing, loving it.
It is funny because
Reveling
they have stacked that spot like twice with great success.
He wasn't even flashed, I don't think. I think he got wrecked.
Just headshots for days. Pap, pap, pap.
I like your moonwalking line. That was quite accurate. They were moonwalking. They were looking backwards, moving
Going in
forwards.
backwards. Go on first, lads. It's soft. It'll absorb the bullets. Well then,
They're gonna
now
buy.
we have Liquid on the UMP, a pistol, and other things. Can they get back off the box quietly? You see the spray there. It's the anti-boost spray from Liege. as a response from EUnited, but it will yield no results. Short smoke.
I like that smoke quite a lot. So much information denied. Don't want to be playing in front of it, so makes CT's run back. And here comes the push. Will it be successful? Oh, that's a very clean frag from Relics. This is not looking good for Liquid. They're still stuck behind the choke points. There is no way in here.
Okay, could this be stabilization for EUnited? The answer is yes. All 5 players surviving as the score is tied, 11 apiece, and suddenly it is Liquid experiencing poverty.
Yeah, this is rough, isn't it? 2 eco victories on the CT side, a convincing 5-man sweep. This is putting them to bed. Alex to confirm it. 11-11 and a full eco now for Liquid. This is getting dicey.
Dicey. Yeah, it's not looking the best. It takes some chunks. Actually, no, it's Naf burning from the Molotov outside, actually. Oh my goodness gracious me.
Hello.
Not another one, surely not. Surely not. The jumping inaccuracy is very long for the Deagle. Something always to bear in mind. Or landing inaccuracy, sorry. I think maybe it feels like the most of any weapon, in fact. It's awful. So you always be careful of that. It often gets people when they walk off of a ledge, like even a small one, land and it's just inaccurate for ages.
I'm always accurate.
The drip position at the back of Checkers, or the box position, very strong. Especially in spots like this. In Moose goes. Oh, he's just completely not looked to his right at all.
Oh, this is an underestimation. They didn't really consider the T's would be on the site so fast, and now it's a man advantage for Team Liquid. Talk about back and forth. No more grenades for the CT. Rex having a look in mid, but there is actually somebody lurking in that fly with all of 1 HP. Taco shoulder picking near Checkers as well. Nafly's on that flank, so these boys better move quickly. Taco's offered himself up. Now they know where one of the 2 last players is. But what about that flank? Oh, he's missed his chance. Nafly on a long rotation now, but Taco's still alive, and that bomb is very ticked. Oh boy, Nafly's going to make it back to the vents in time. He's got to stick it. Oh, it's not planted for the vents. Nafly running there. Oh, it's going to be so close. Oh, denied. If only he moved to the side a little bit more, but how could he possibly imagine Nafly rotates back to mid?
He made it with less than a second to spare. Couple of Deagle shots in the arse. It will be Liquid to take the round. Very quick towards that B side. It fell apart so quickly for EUnited. That was their chance. That was the one to get in the lead.
I think it started with the play on the site, just like shot a bit of shoulder peeking, then okay, I've got plenty of time to throw this Molotov. Oh my god, they're on site now, they've got a rifle. It all fell down from there. The dominoes started to fall.
They certainly did. 5 and 5 for now. Dapper takes a bit of nade damage at the very beginning. Money is fragile on either side here. Liquid, though, winning with the Deagles. We'll have a bit of a buffer here, using the jump on the side just to check for information towards A. Interesting times. EUnited putting on a bit of a clinic today. Keeping Liquid very modest. Round number 24. I didn't think we'd get this deep.
Liquid 3 players on B. And also, Liquid, sorry, EUnited, what am I saying? EUnited with 3 players on B, as well as a fast rotation possibility from the likes of Ace. And Ace is going to pick off Taco in middle as well. He's going to start coming in already to help out the B-bomb site here. This will be very hard to break for Liquid. Good nades coming in, but Dapper forced to a shot. He's going to take it, and he's going to connect. Life looking hard here for Team Liquid.
Ooh, talk about position. No, that's a huge frag for Liquid. Ace, does he cover headshot? Nitro will be looking for him. Moose on the side. Oh my god, there's so many bullets expended. But the cavalry will come in just in time. Chuck Norris, Delta Force on the motorbike with the missiles. And we're back at square one again.
Another eco for Team Liquid required at the worst possible time as well. Just when EUnited are homing in on a victory, but it's still fine. There's a few more rounds to go. should just be blocks here. I don't imagine the force buying this, considering they'll all have 4K next round. Especially if they get the bomb planted here.
Clocks.
Ace has got wrecked by something. I'm not sure what.
That's a good point.
Oh, no fly. Temperature is high. The lob's been broken off. Not going down again anytime soon. The blue lasers going into main. Oh, he turns away as he exposes himself to main. But a transfer is there. No, it's not. Well, kind of is, but Ace and Dazzle will share the kills. To the victor, the spoils. EUnited in the lead. But Team Liquid will be back on the bye. It will be a violent one. AKs, not all the grenades in the world. Twist with 21 frags. Dazzle, though, is the one leading the server with 23.
Well, well, well. Molotov's deployed and completely missing. What is going on there? CT's missed the mark a little bit, but mid-control granted towards Liquid here. They will take that. And it looks like they're operating quite quickly towards the highway position. Nice shroud boost here from Dazzle.
Oh.
Gonna sit on the light.
Taco's heard that, though. Did they read that maybe there's an extra player towards B because of the boost? Something like that. Someone's had their bell rung. I think it was Taco through the door. Or through the shutter. So, I'm pretty sure they know that somebody is boosted, but they probably won't expect this particular position. And that might be the difference maker. Once the smoke disappears, though, I expect Liquid will have a look. Elige caught creeping. There, you see the peeking coming in. And Dazzle hasn't quite hit the mark there. We've got flashbangs and Liquid with all the frags at the moment. He's got to get 2 relics. That's the first one. Taco's stuck behind the door now. He's in red HP. And Twist gets his bar rung immediately. Bomb on the floor. 3 versus 2. They can still turn this around, but it won't be easy.
Nafly has to do most of the heavy lifting here. He's done a great job so far. 2 versus 1, but they know Skylar. He is on the bomb site. He's got full HP. Breathe on either of these 2 players, and they're going down as demonstrated. Taco now holding squeaky door, and he does win the round. A long drawn-out affair there, but it will be Liquid tying things up once again. There is money available for the CTs. Terrorists, not so much. Both teams will be a breaking point at 13-13. Nafly had to step up there. Nice jump. Allows Taco a position to win the round. Had to go for the wall bang. Right for the edge of the box there. It's actually quite the advantage for EUnited in the bye. This might just be a straight-up B rush. They've got 1 player holding middle. That's going to be Nitro. The rest of them, though, heading towards B storage, and Dapper's ready for him.
Can he get 2? No. And that means there's a great numbers game for Moose. He needs to buy time, as much time as possible. We've got Relics close to the fence, but he's got to pick his time right. Looking for a lurker. And, I mean, what do you do now? 3 versus 4? That's the round right there. Absolutely. Nitro in a great position. They call it useless, but it's given Liquid the lead.
Well, that's going to be it, isn't it? They've got no choice but to save the AWP and the M4. A fast B approach there. Dapper spots them coming, goes for the peak. Only good for 1, and that certainly favors the T side. And at that point, Nitro holding for the flanks. They continued to trade on the B bomb site, and there was just no justification of the retake. They were little on utility. You see these 2 remaining players don't have kits. And whoever won this round was going to force their opposition to an eco. Luckily for EUnited, they are going to force next round, I can guarantee that. They've got an AWP and an M4. They'll have to bring out SMGs and pistols and do what they can, but they're only going to get $1,400 per player. So they need to deny this match point, and they're going to have to do it here. They'll probably take a timeout here, I'd imagine. Go on, do it. Do it.
Do it, do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
So MP9s and the AWP in the 1M4. Not ideal.
Still something to work with on Cache. You got all kinds of aggressive close range options. MP9s can be really good in mid. I'm going to see one of them there at least. Dapper goes close. He's got also Muse to play off of crossfire of MP9s, and the Loaf man as well ready behind the smoke on A main. Don't want to flash him in just yet though, but that might be a play that they'll think about later on. smoke in middle to delay the mid take from Liquid even more, make it a bit more difficult to kill more time. And also encourage them maybe to go up the boost without any reinforcing players through the low ground, which will make it easier for this mid setup of the CTs to take the kills. So here goes nothing. Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, that's a problem. But that's nice. Oh, he gets the next one too. Good job from Moose. Quick reload. Oh, the flash didn't come in quite in time there. Twist will trade it out. It's 3v2 now for Team Liquid.
Still a fighting chance. Ace up with the AWP. Unfortunately, he is patrolling middle right now, so this could be Dazzle out of luck. Doesn't get the first, and now Ace in the 1 versus 3 has to go for it. They're going to be completely broken. What is that shot? Amazingly fast. He could do this. It's all falling apart for Liquid. One more kill will do it. Ace caught in transition towards the site. You were believing for a second there, boys. Ace almost had it. And that could be the game in itself. Liquid 15, EUnited 13. Ace did everything he could. This shot, so quick. Then the pistol on the low HP player was all coming together. And Taco had to hit a brilliant shot there. If he misses that, he might have been done for.
Taco's been so important in this late stage, staying alive and squeaking door with 5 HP in the earlier rounds, playing basically 2v2 chess, outmaneuvering the CT near forklift as well, opening the door at the right time, and then getting the last clutch kill. Impact frags, he's got 24 kills, and the impact frag's been off the charts. Dazzle's been lost early. Taco leading the server now, 25. Ace trying to pick the reload timing. Taco knows what's happening. There was another player squeaky. Oh, Ace, come on! Flashbang to deter the players from moving through main. Ace closes the door, and that's where he will lie. That is a cold-blooded execution from Nafly.
3v3 with a deep position for a Liege, and that's going to be the position that gets them an advantage on the men, on the numbers, on the players. Dapper. And Moose. Moose has a position. He can shut this down. The FAMAS, 25 bullets, not the best of the rifles, but enough if wielded masterfully. And he'll try to do that, but it goes down, falls at the first hurdle. Nitro, the headshot. Dapper gets himself a fast one, but that's the shutdown. Elise finds the headshot, 16-13. And the tragedy has been avoided by Team Liquid, but EUnited gave them a hell of a run.
That was a great game, 16-13. Probably the best game of the day, I would say.
Yeah.
EUnited. Fair play, James. They held their own. They did a great job. They won 2 full ecos as well.
Yeah, they did the same or similar that Liquid did on the first half as well. So it was a very entertaining game of Counter-Strike. I think it's one of the better we have seen. Maybe EUnited raised their game for a better opponent. I did expect it to be competitive, maybe not that much, but I think EUnited are always capable of winning against any opponent, and they definitely showed it today.
Certainly did. Here are the highlights for you. Taco getting it done. Sweating, I would say, Liquid after that one. Wasn't a comfortable game for them at all, especially losing to those ecos was making things very complicated, I would say. But some great moments. Very high octane plays being made towards the B side. You can see lots of impressive kills, and this one especially. This might have sealed the deal for Liquid there. But Nafly had to play out his mind towards the latter stages. All the big names had to come online. They really had to dig deep. Well, there we go. That is Cash out the way. We're going to have Mirage next, and that's a different map altogether. It's very different in terms of the play style, in terms of Cash, because Cash, you have so many options in terms of aggressive pushes you can do and where your AWP can move around. Yes, you do have those options on Mirage, but the smokes are so prevalent, it's difficult to be as mobile because the utility can make things so stifling. We'll see what happens though. EUnited have impressed me so far throughout this league, and especially today. Can they do it in the second map? We will find out. Do not go anywhere. We'll be back after this very quick break.